Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone and welcome to our Elixir programming languages tutorial. This presentation is part of our ICS 410 course on programming languages. I'm Al-Tamimi and I'll be walking you through the basics and some advanced concepts of Elixir. For our introduction, Elixir is a functional language built on top of Erlang's virtual machine. It combines the performance and reliability of Erlang with modern syntax and tooling. It's widely used in real-time systems and is gaining popularity in web development, especially with frameworks like Phoenix. Why learn Elixir? Learning Elixir is great for anyone interested in building scalable and maintainable applications. Its syntax is clean, the tooling is strong, and the community is supportive. You'll also find its currency model very useful in real-world applications. Installation and setup. To get started, you can visit the official Elixir website, going to the Install tab and going to your operating system. For instance, on Windows, you should install firstly the Erlang installer because it's based on Erlang. Then you can install the applicable version with Erlang. For example, 1.8.18.3. It's a simple next installation. And what I recommend is using VS Code with Elixir's LS extension for code intelligence. For instance, this is the Visual Studio Code. We go to the extensions tab, we type Elixir, and we find Elixir LS, which can be installed easily here. Let's go back now. So variables and types. Elixir variables are immutable, meaning once a value is set, it cannot be changed. This leads to fewer bugs. Here are some basics types you'll often see and use, like integers, floats, booleans, atoms, and strings. Data structures. Elixir has several compound data types. Tuples are fixed size, lists are linked structures, maps store key value pairs, and keyword lists are special case of lists where keys are atoms. Let's see some examples. Here are the tuple example. To initialize it, you can use the terminal and type Elixir, then the name of the file. Here's the example of tuples. And let's see the lists, which can be reversed here. And finally, maps and keyword. All right. Pattern matching. Pattern matching is one of Elixir's most powerful features. It allows you to deconstruct data and bind variables in a very expressive way, making your code both elegant and easy to understand. Let's see again some examples. Again, we type it in the terminal. All right, let's go back. Control structures. Elixir supports conditional structures similar to other languages. Use if, unless, or the more expressive can't and case for matching multiple conditions. Let's see another example. Here's the code. It's a simple if, unless, can, and case. Here's the greater than 3, not less, and grade almost weakened, which can be seen here. All right. Loops and recursion. Instead of traditional for or while loops, Elixir uses recursion and high-order functions from the enum module. Here we use enum.map to double each value in a list. Let's see an example. All right. Let's continue. Functions. Functions in Elixir are first class. You can define anonymous functions on the fly or use def to define named ones. This makes the language very flexible for functional programming. Here's an example. We have an anonymous function called double and named functions called greeter. All right, let's continue. Advanced concepts in Elixir. Advanced features in Elixir include higher order functions and the pipe operator, which allows for a clean, readable flow of data. The stream module is used for lazy evaluation. Here an example for pipe operator. All right, as you can see, it goes through 1, 2, 3 and enumerate it and map it and then sum it. All right. Currency basics. Concurrency is a strong suit of Elixir. You can create processes using spawn and communicate using message passing. This model is lightweight and scales well. Let's see an example for spawn. As you can see, here it runs the string as described there. All right, let's continue. Programming paradigms. Elixir is a functional language, meaning it emphasizes pure functions and immutable data, unlike object-oriented programming, where behavior is tied to objects. Elixir focuses on transforming data using functions. This leads to more predictable and maintainable code. Language-specific features. Elixir embraces features like pattern matching and fault tolerance. The let it crash philosophy simplifies error handling by supervising processes instead of trying to prevent all failures. So here's a quiz time. Let's test your understanding with a quick quiz. Feel free to pause the video and try to answer each question before we reveal the answers at the end. All right. For the resources and learning further, to continue learning Elixir, I highly recommend the official website. It has a great documentations there. Some great books like Programming Elixir and online tutorials such as those on Free Code Camp. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or reach out. Now I'll leave you with the answers for the quiz.